In the ancient city of Isfahan, Iran, there once lived a man who, after seeing 70 springs of life, was now counting his final breaths. This man had spent his life in poverty, and at the time of his death, he owned only 300 dinars. He had a son named Ibrahim. As his end approached, he called his son and expressed his last wish. He said, "My son, I have no great wealth to leave you, but I am leaving you with these 300 dinars. My last wish is for you to take this money to a man who sells wisdom and buy wisdom with it. Whatever he tells you, follow it." A few days later, the man passed away. After his father's death, Ibrahim thought to himself, "I must fulfill my father's last wish." So, he took the 300 dinars and went to the man who sold wisdom. He offered 100 dinars to the man and said, "If you give me a piece of wisdom, I will give you 100 dinars. The man took the 100 dinars and said, "In winter, if you see clouds in the sky, never venture out." He then fell silent. Ibrahim thought, "Is this all I get for 100 dinars? Such a simple piece of advice." But then he decided to try again. He offered another 100 dinars, hoping for something more profound. The man took the money and said, "Whenever you see a dove, a dog, or a cat being sold, buy them at any price and take care of them." Once again, the man fell silent. Ibrahim was left perplexed but determined to give it one last try. He offered his remaining 100 dinars. This time, the man said, "Never share your secrets with anyone, and never let a stranger enter your home." Now out of money, Ibrahim returned home, pondering the wisdom he had purchased. The test of wisdom. Time passed, and during winter, Ibrahim and his friends planned a journey that involved crossing a dangerous mountain pass. As they prepared to leave, Ibrahim noticed clouds gathering in the sky. Remembering the first piece of advice, he decided not to go, despite his friends mocking him. His friends proceeded without him. Soon after, a snowstorm hit, and they lost their way in the mountains, succumbing to the icy storm. The next day, Ibrahim ventured to the mountain and found his friends frozen, their bags containing 100 dinars each. He collected the money and realized the first piece of wisdom had saved his life. The dove, dog, and cat. One day in the market, Ibrahim saw a man selling a dove, a dog, and a cat for an outrageous price of 300 dinars. Remembering the second piece of wisdom, he purchased the animals. Others laughed at him for spending so much, but Ibrahim took the animals home and cared for them. The treasure. That night, Ibrahim dreamed of a hidden treasure in a cave. He began searching for it daily, hunting for food to sustain himself and his animals. Despite many failed attempts, he didn't give up. One day, his dove flew away, and his cat chased after it. Ibrahim, with his dog, followed their trail into the mountains. There, the dog stopped in front of a cave, the same one from his dream. Inside, he found the dove, the cat, and a skeleton of a woman beside a chest filled with gold and jewels. Ibrahim realized the woman must have died tragically, leaving the treasure behind. Ibrahim became wealthy but remained humble, marrying a woman he had long admired. The betrayal. One day, his wife asked how he became so rich. Initially, he avoided answering, remembering the third piece of wisdom. But after much insistence, he told her everything. Unbeknownst to Ibrahim, a cunning old woman who led a group of thieves learned of the treasure through his wife. Disguised as a beggar, she gained his wife's trust and discovered the treasure's location. When Ibrahim returned home one day, the treasure chest was gone. Devastated, he questioned his wife, who confessed to letting the old woman inside. Ibrahim realized he had ignored the third piece of wisdom and paid the price for it. The lesson. Although he had lost the treasure, Ibrahim remembered the wise man's final words. Never lose hope and learn from your mistakes. He resolved to rebuild his life with hard work and the lessons he had learned. Ibrahim understood that wisdom was more valuable than any treasure. And it was his father's last wish that had saved him from greater losses. Friends, I hope you enjoyed this story. Please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories. Thank you.